This is your briefing for snooker. There's one snooker this weekend, and it is pentathlon snooker. There are no buzzers in this game besides your ending buzzer, so your opening and your close are not split by a buzzer like gamblers. So just keep that in mind, that you will only know when you are out of time when that buzzer goes off. On the actual map itself, it'll include just a general briefing, some stuff I've already gone over, and also the times and the amount of points you need to qualify. So in the opening, your job is to do a red jump followed by an obstacle, a red jump followed by an obstacle, and a red jump followed by an obstacle. You are only allowed to attempt 3 red jumps to be scored. The 4th red, if there is a 4th, only becomes available to you if and only if you have dropped a red in the previous repetitions of red obstacle, red obstacle, red obstacle. So you'll do a red obstacle, a red jump, followed by an obstacle, numbered obstacle, and then do that 2 more times before you can go to your close. If there are combos that are included in your plan, make sure that you do those in flow in some way, shape, or form, that all those parts of the combos are taken before you either go to your next red jump or you go to your next red. If you happen to drop a red jump, find another red jump unless you have already done 3. This is your 3rd, or you've already tried your 4th. If you drop an obstacle number that's not a red jump, go find another red jump, or if that was your last obstacle, go right to the close. Now in UKI, if you drop a bar in the opening, you can still do that jump for your next repetition of red obstacle in your opening, and it's still good for your close. You just have to go through the stanchions. You just won't get points for that moment in which you dropped the bar. And then in that case, you just want to go find another red obstacle or start the close, depending on where you are. If your last obstacle is number 2, wherever that may be on the map, make sure that you essentially do it twice in a row. Do it once for your opening, for your last obstacle point, and then do it another time after that to start your close. I've had that happen a lot, where people have the last obstacle be their last number 2, and then they think that they can just start the close, and that's going to be a whistle off. So if you hear a whistle, please go to the finish jump as soon as possible and fight and maintain all of those points that you have. Once you have compiled all of your points for the opening, you want to go right to your close, and you want to follow the close as numbered in order. Nothing's bidirectional unless noted on the map. And once you have done the closing sequence in order, go right to the finish. So things that could happen in the close. You have to be pretty much perfect. You can't have refusals, you can't have faults. And that's for all levels. Because this is pentathlon, which is different than just our regular local UKI trials. Everyone is scored the same. So make sure that you don't get any refusals, you don't get any bars down, you don't pop a weave pull, don't miss a contact, do a sequence or combo out of order, make sure everything is as numbered on the map. If you happen to hear a whistle, please go right to the finish jump and get those points. If you are, for instance, the buzzer goes off and you have already interacted with a combo. Say the combo, I know there's not 9s or anything like that, but say the combo that you're on was like 9 ABC. I know that's not in snooker, but I just don't want to try to give away anything that I might have in this the snooker that I have. Say you have 9 ABC, and you start 9A, and they've taken the jump and engaged with it, and the buzzer goes off. Please keep going through the rest of that combo, because you're still going to get points for them if you finish it. So just make sure that if you are in the middle of a combo, that you finish that combo. And then again, just make sure that you don't take the finish or the start jump again. Or really the start jump you don't want to take twice. That will end your run. And if you want your run to end early, go ahead and take the finish jump. So just really don't interact with those jumps at all after the start's taken and while your run is going on, and just make sure you take that finish jump to stop your time at the end of your run. So Again, if there's any questions that you may have, please get a hold of me somehow and I'll be happy to help you. And good luck with snooker this weekend.